What's going on, everybody? Today we're talking about the pros and cons of living in San Ramon, California. Let's do it. How's it going, everybody? My name is Cooper Eisenman and I'm a real estate agent here in the Tri-Valley area, which is the East Bay area, about 40 miles east of San Francisco. And if you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you here and let you know that my channel is specifically for people who are considering a move to the Tri-Valley area, which is a 6-city region here. It consists of Livermore, Pleasanton, Dublin, San Ramon, Danville, and Alamo, and my channel is specifically made to inform and educate you in case you are planning a move to any of these cities. And if you aren't planning a specific move to either one of these cities, then to just let you know about them so that you can learn a little bit more and consider a move here if they resonate with you. So today we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of living in San Ramon, California, which is a fantastic city. I used to live there. I lived there for 3 years. I grew up around the city and I lived in Pleasanton most of my life, so it's just down the road. And I think you'll like it for the same reasons that I do. I want to invite you to like this video and subscribe to my channel if and only if you want to stay up to date, because I post 1 to 2 videos every week highlighting this 6-city region that I just mentioned, and I think you'll find some value in the videos that I produce. I will also put my contact information right here in case you need anything from me. Email, text, or phone is fine. I get back to you within 15 or 20 minutes, so I'm super fast to respond to any inquiries. And I've gotten a ton of email, calls, and text from people interested in finding out more about the Tri-Valley, and I've even helped a couple people already buy homes, and I absolutely love it. And those people can vouch for me that I have responded to them in 15 minutes or answer my calls the first time they call. So I really do get back to you quickly, and I love to hear from you. So please do not refrain from reaching out, because I can't wait to help you. Without further ado, let's get into the pros and cons of San Ramon, California. First off, San Ramon was founded in 1867 and has a population of right around 70,000 people. It currently has 26,000 housing units. 70% of those are detached single-family homes, with the remaining 30% being in either condo or townhome. As of August 2020, the median sales price for a single-family home was $1.265 million, and the median sales price for an attached, that'd be a condo or a townhome in San Ramon, was $800,000. Now that's just a little useful information to get the video started. Now let's get into my pros list of San Ramon. San Ramon has definitely been one of the faster growing cities in the Tri-Valley in the last 20 years, with the likes of Windermere and Gale Ranch communities, which are somewhat newer developments starting in the early 2000s. They are very prominent and they've brought a lot of new money to the city of San Ramon, which has helped the city to invest money back into itself, making it a very nice and safe place to live. Being that Windermere and Gale Ranch are some of the more prominent developments in the San Ramon area, they're very nice and they have amazing parks and pools and recreational centers, which makes it a very nice place to be. San Ramon is both safe and provides amazing public schooling for your children. San Ramon has 18 public schools, with a majority of them ranking between 8 and 9 out of 10, and only 2 ranking a 7 out of 10 as reported by greatschools.com. Neighborhood Scout ranks San Ramon a 52 out of 100 on the safety scale, which means that San Ramon is safer than 52% of United States cities. Now most of the cities in the Tri-Valley area are going to be relatable to the San Ramon safety ranking per Neighborhood Scout, with some of them even going as high as 80%, which means it would be safer than 80% of the US cities. And from my experience, having lived in the Tri-Valley my entire life, I can tell you right now, it is one of the safest, most beautiful places to live. That is the most inviting, with the nicest people. It's all around an amazing place. Like I said previously, San Ramon does invest money into itself, making the infrastructure both attractive and usable for new residents by providing parks and other recreational activities. The Bishop Ranch City Center is a 1-year-old outdoor mall development that San Ramon just completed, which provides food and dining, a movie theater, an Equinox gym, a turf field in the middle for the kids to play around, and some water features. It's an amazing new addition to San Ramon that I think was much needed for a place for residents to go hang out and have a good time. There's also a weekly farmers market every Saturday morning that is also at the city center, so it's an awesome place to go in the morning to get your fresh goods from the local farmers. Another reason I love San Ramon so much is that it's perfectly located right in the center of the 680 freeway, giving you perfect access to both Walnut Creek and Pleasanton. Now for me, being on the 680 strip is just prime, just because I like to have the options to go either north or south and be right in the middle of it all. Now, to add to why I like the location so much and why I like being in the middle of Walnut Creek and Pleasanton so much is because Walnut Creek has dining and restaurants and malls, and Pleasanton has the same, so whichever way you choose to go, you're in the middle of them both. Now, full disclosure, I only have 2 cons for San Ramon, just because I do like the city so much and I think it provides so much value to the residents or future residents. But one, and it's an unpopular decision, is the fact that Windermere and Gale Ranch, being the 2 most prominent developments in San Ramon, are just so close together. Now, relative to the rest of the Bay Area, they are priced fairly, but they are over $1 million and they go all the way up to $2 million. And the homes are tract homes, so they are very close together, like you would expect in any tract home development, where they maximize profits by putting as many homes as possible within the development. So I put it as a con just because Windermere and Gale Ranch has the most to offer when it comes to housing, and they are just really close together, and I prefer to have some bigger lots and be a little bit further away from my next door neighbor. And a lot of those homes have very small backyards, which is another con to me because I like to have my space, especially if I'm going to be paying over $1 million for a home. But this is just a personal preference. As I said, it's an unpopular decision because a lot of people flock to Windermere and Gale Ranch because they're newer homes and you don't need to worry about fixing the home, it having structural problems, or even remodeling because it's already done for you. Because they're already in such good shape and they're already all remodeled. So it's really just a turnkey property. You know what you're gonna get and you just move in. That's one of the reasons why people love it so much, and I can understand that. The other con on my list, which really isn't that big of a deal, is the fact that San Ramon doesn't have its own downtown area. This isn't a huge deal just because Danville is the next city north of San Ramon, which has, in my opinion, one of the best downtown environments. And then you also have Pleasanton and Livermore, which are a 10 to 15 minute drive, which also both have amazing downtown vibes, all of which I love very much. So, as I said, it's not a huge deal because you do have 3 options that are very close to you. It's just unfortunate that San Ramon doesn't have its own downtown. But to add to that, it seems as if San Ramon is trying to create their new modern downtown by adding the city center that I mentioned earlier, and then it seems like there are plans to develop a massive lot right across the street from the city center, which is going to offer even more outdoor mall shopping environment along with other activities for friends, family, and kids. I really don't have anything other than that to say about San Ramon, except that it is an amazing city that offers a lot of safety, good schooling, and a good environment to raise a family or just to be a single person in. I do love it a lot, as I did live there for 3 years, and I just think it's great. And to be honest with you guys, that's going to be the same throughout the Tri-Valley. You really can't lose with any city that you're going to pick in the Tri-Valley area. You're not going to sacrifice safety and good schooling when it comes to any of these cities, so really it's going to be a personal preference on how you like the people, how you like the design of the homes, what it has to offer, etc. And I hope that this video helps, and that's really the main reason why I'm making these videos, is to help educate and inform you. So going forward, I'm going to plan to make more neighborhood tour videos so that you can actually visualize and see, because I'm sure watching a video with me on screen the whole time can get a little boring as you want to see what these places actually look like. So I promise my next video will be a neighborhood tour video so you can actually visualize and see what I'm talking about. As always, and again, I'm going to put my contact information right here. You can reach me by phone, email, or text any time of the day. And I've gotten a lot of you who have already reached out to me, and they can all vouch for the fact that I either answer my phone the first time or I text or email back within 15 minutes. So if you need anything from me, reach out, please. I love to hear from you guys, and I can't wait to help you. Thank you.